start to form an identity. And we didn't form it all the way. We're still turning the ball over too much. And that's going to take a while because we're still making too many unforced errors with our footwork and our driving and things like that. But we're going to play fast, so we're going to work through that. But I thought the identity was formed with these guys learned early on inside of the game. Almost couldn't have worked out any better. You know, you don't want to be down 13-2 and have your rim look like it's got a bubble on it. But this team has got to learn, like any great team, if they're going to be great, they've got to understand that it happens with defensive rebounding. And it happens with multiple stops. And that's what has to happen for us. And the fact that we held them to 20% shooting for the last 33 minutes of the game, I thought was really, really impressive. We started out, we had 5 deflections, down 13-2. We ended up with 69 in the game. And we got some very good contributions from different people. In one of these games like this, I want to play a lot of guys, but I don't go in with a set rotation, never have, you probably never will. And you want to look at a lot of different combinations and the way it works out inside of the game, and I thought that those combinations were good. I thought that when we really didn't have to sub because a guy stuck out the wrong way. And we had to sub for fouls a little bit, sub for fatigue, but we didn't have to sub because somebody stuck out because they couldn't keep up with the level, couldn't keep up with the pace, and I think that's really important moving forward. So anytime you can overcome a deficit, anytime you can continue to get better throughout the game, and anytime that they can start to learn what really matters, which is defense and rebounding and multiple stops, creating points off turnovers, I think is really good. There's a lot of room for improvement in taking care of the ball. We're going to become a much better shooting team. We spent a lot of time at it. We don't have just the absolute knockdown guys that you and the fans have become accustomed to over the last couple of years, but they weren't always that way either. Christian Watford started out at 32% as a sophomore, ended up in the high 40s. Victor Oladipo obviously started out at 24 and 21% his first 2 years, got to 44%. So what we'll do is keep sticking with the same thing we've been doing. We just spent a lot of time on it, spent a lot of time making sure that we're reversing the ball and getting the ball inside out. We were phenomenal tonight when the ball hit the paint, whether on the post up or whether on the drive, and I thought that had a ton to do with our identity starting to come alive after being down, because early on it wasn't getting in the paint, and then we were 14 and 19 when the ball touched the paint at halftime. So that's key, and our guys continue to play like there was a lot of game left. I like that, because this team, they had everybody's attention. They had it after Valparaiso. They certainly had it after the film yesterday. I mean, there's a few seconds left in overtime, and they're at the free throw line with a chance to go up 3. And they missed both of them to stay up 1, and then Toledo makes a shot at the buzzer to beat them in overtime. And Toledo's picked to win their division at the max. So we knew we were playing against a team that was battle-tested. I think John Tharp is an excellent coach. It's one of the reasons we scheduled him. And I think he's got a good team, and I'm glad that we got to play 2 teams that are as good a conference as they are in Southern Indiana and Hillsdale, and now we continue to try to work and improve as we get ready for Chicago State.